Alright mate, Slimy here, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy IV. And last time we got a cool boat for defending the kingdom. Also, we kind of went through a skeleton-infested mountain of sorts, and Rydia learnt fire, so that's pretty neat. Also, yeah, Rosa got kind of stole by Golbez, the main villain. Somehow I completely forgot that the main villain kind of stole Cecil's girlfriend. But yeah, we're going to be setting out on a big voyage on this boat that we've just kind of been... Aye aye, Captain! Don't know why I put on a silly voice then. That's one thing that I have considered doing, like... If I ever record a national talk like a pirate day, like how me intro is like, alright mate, Slimy here. I've genuinely been thinking about going like, ahoy mateys! on one of my intros or something, just going like, something like, ahoy mateys! Captain Slimy here! I don't know where that came from, but just like, probably wouldn't go in like with the whole like yarn, all that kind of like. Edward's shaking. That's kind of usual. He is kind of terrified of everything. I was actually surprised. Like last episode, he actually did stuff. Which is impressive because Edward isn't normally known for actually doing stuff. Also, the water seems to be getting a bit aggressive. The water's getting aggressive. Also, that doesn't look good. Shiver me timbers! The rule of the deep. Oh, Leviathan. I like how these guys are kind of like, I get that they're supposed to be panicking, but they kind of look like they're like dancing. Oh, it's the boat. Yeah, the boat's actually rocking. Also, really just kind of fell overboard and just went. Wah! Never knew that Rydia was a Waluigi fan, but hold on a minute, our guys are falling overboard. Why am I so lax about this? We just had like two great characters, one character that we've only just got, jump overboard, and we're stuck with Edward. Also, we seem to either be underwater or on a beach. This just looks like the background of the Cell stage from Spore. But yeah, it seems kind of like we've been washed up somewhere. Probably on a beach. I'm guessing probably on a beach. Oh wait, Mysidia, isn't this the place from like a few episodes ago where we kind of violently injured a lot of people? And it seems like we've become Frog from Chrono Trigger. But yeah, this is in fact Mysidia from earlier on. And if you remember earlier on, well, we kind of slaughtered thousands. And we've also just kind of chased someone out of bounds. We were so terrified that they clipped out reality. But somehow they recognise that we're Cecil the Dark Knight, even though we're like a 5-inch tall frog. Also, this guy just kind of saw us. If you're wondering why I'm checking the walls, because one of the shops later on has like a secret passage somewhere. I'm just kind of surprised that these people are just like genuinely willing to serve us, even though there's nothing that they can sell us right now. It is funny that they've just seen this awful little frogman who came in like months ago, murdered everyone, and they're like, "Hi, what can I do for you?" I think at this point we really should just kind of like buy a few things actually, because it might be a bit useful. Probably not going to be getting any food from the pots in the shop, but worth a try anyway. We're not even going to bother with it yet. This is probably a trap given what everyone else has been doing. What's it called? She's gonna run over and boot us into the wall or something. Oh crap, they're using double teeth. See, I knew it was going to be a trap, and that's not because I have played this game like... She just like hop away like a kangaroo. Not because I've like played this game like 7 or 8 times already, on the DS version anyway, but... See, even though we're like a war criminal, we're still so accommodating, which is just kind of a surprise. And apparently sleeping in bed's just kind of like... unfrogs us. So if you ever get frogged in real life, that might be a useful bit of advice. But anyway, we have this guy who looks quite important, and it seems like we have to kind of talk to him. We've actually been granted permission to actually talk to the Elder, which is kind of a surprise. And the Elder has kind of figured out that maybe we aren't kind of the evil guy that everyone thought we were. And that's because if you actually look at the earlier cutscenes, we kind of sat back and just let everyone else do the work. And understandable really, because well, Cecil really doesn't want to be murdering innocents. And the Elder thinks that maybe we could actually change. Maybe trek up Mount Ordeals and... well... we're kind of going to be babysat by babies. Well, they're not actually babies, they're about 7 years old. But these guys are going to be coming with us. These are Palom and Porum. Now, these are mages in training, but they do have some like unique gimmicks to them. They are actually twins, and in the DS version, but anytime like Palom gets a bit like, he gets a bit snarky sometimes, his sister, Porum will just run over and deliver like a forward air to the back of his skull, a full force punch. Also, like, me in the future is gonna absolutely hate doing all these bestiary entries. Ha! Joke's on you though, there's only one. This here is the zoo and it's not really anything special. It can, however, drop silver apples, so there's that. But Palom has got a unique ability. And so does Porum. Porum actually uses Cry, which like decreases enemy defense, and in the DS version there's actually a really funny strategy that people like doing with the augment system, where you can actually teach people other people's abilities. I'm going to be showing off the other ability, which is like Twin Cast, basically a big magic spell that uses, I think, PP or well, not PP. We're not playing Pokemon. It uses MP from both twins, I believe, to cast. Yeah, MP from both twins to use a big spell. But yeah, people like giving Kane cry. But editing me in the future is going to love going through and doing the bestiary entries for literally every single one of the enemies in the last car. Also, Twin Cast actually takes up both action time battle meters for both twins. But they are doing quite powerful spells, so it is worth looking into. There's also the usual Black Mage and White Mage stuff, and Palom actually gets Bluff, which is a boost to... I think it's one of his... I think it's Intelligence, which boosts his next... yeah, it boosts his magic attack, so... if you like unleash his magic thingy after using Bluff, it's like twice as powerful. Which is fairly useful, to be honest. Let's kind of use another Twin Cast while we're here. I've never really messed around too much with Twin Cast, but it has actually leveled up Palom and Porom a bit. So I don't mind. Actually, what level are these guys at anyway? They're actually only at level 11, so they're kind of really low level right now. So I'm going to set up a tent first, and then I'm going to explore a bit of the mountain. Now, future me is going to absolutely hate doing all the bestiary entries. He's probably screaming at me right now. No, doing them next time. About these bestiary entries. Nope. Also, this kind of mirrors like what happened last episode, where Rydia had to kind of be like coaxed into using fire to burn the ice wall. Meanwhile, Palom just goes over and says, "Firewall, no problem." And there we go. There's one of Porum's trademark, like funny forward aerial head punches. Her brother's gonna end up with a massive indent in the back of her head. Back of her head and back of his head. Anyway, here's the funny man himself, Golf Ball. Scarmillion of Earth, at your command. Cecil swives too much, he sends Mount Ordeals as you speak. I shall clip his wings now. So he desires to become a paladin? Dispose of him, his dark sword will be all but useless against your undead. I shall return with his head. Make sure that you do. Yes, sir! Yeah, I'm not really good with these really outspeaky thingies. But yeah, Golbez kind of has the 4 elemental lords as like his minions. Which is actually worth mentioning. But the 4 elemental lords are also called the 4 archfiends, and the Japanese name is like Shi-Ten-No or something. I deliberately spaced it out like that for specific reasons. But it means 4 heavenly kings. But if you're a Pokemon fan, you'll recognise that term immediately. Oh, we've got some more skeletons, and we're not really going to be able to... I was going to say, we're not really going to be able to do much versus these guys, but we do actually have... Oh, why did they just accidentally heal one guy instead of just like fry them all? And it heal anybody up for burnt skeleton? I've just been like, completely just like... I heard myself say that and I thought, is that by far the funniest or stupidest thing I've said in this series so far? But yeah, as Scarmillion just said, well actually I think it's Scarmillione, because they are actually, I should mention this, it is actually an Italian name. Also these guys are resistant to I actually don't know how I'm going to hit these guys, but I'm just going to use Twin Cast anyway. Also, yeah, whenever one runs out of MP for Twin Cast, you're not going to be able to use it, because obviously it's like you need both of them to do it. But, back to what I was saying, Scammilione. The 4 Archfiends all have kind of a theme to it. And I don't think it's too spoilery to say that the 4 Arch... Oh, I was going to say, I think they've actually already killed Palom. That's not going to be that useful versus... what's it called? The Soul guy, but that'll be quite useful versus the greener zombies. The Minecraft zombies! Actually, I think we can just use life on the zombies and just destroy them instantly. And we missed instantly. But that's the thing with undead enemies, is they actually have a resistance versus dark. Which is really funny, because if you're a Pokemon fan, you'd think the undead would fall due to dark. But now that we've got that out of the way, we can just like peacefully burn the zombies in peace. Or maybe not. We have just lost Horror. We do have a few Phoenix downs though, so that's not going to be too much of an issue. We are actually only doing like 1 damage per zombie. So let's fry these zombies. And that wasn't very good. But that's the thing. Funnily enough, is critical hits seem to ignore type effectiveness. Would actually be quite useful if that's how it works in Pokemon, but no, it doesn't. So we've got to break out the Phoenix down. Wait, was Porum like depicted like little snow bubbles then? I think that's a funny way of getting around the idea of, oh, you've destroyed a child. You're about to destroy a child. But we've bumped into an old friend, Teller. So now we've actually got 3 mages with us. And Teller's kind of world famous for being a bit of an old guy. So Teller's obviously familiar with Cecil, but now he's wondering, well, where did that spoony bard go to? And Teller's kind of shocked at the whole idea of, well, everyone getting shipwrecked. Now we do actually have kind of a 3rd team member with us, which is going to actually be useful because obviously these kids are on the level. Teller was like, what, level 20 when we got him, and now we've only just like caught up to him. He wasn't super too strong. Oh, he's leveled up twice. He wasn't super too strong, but at least he actually has, just for the meantime, a bit more finger, a bit more MP than the literal little kids. Let's fry these zombies. I think it's going to get a bit more difficult, seeing as we don't really have I don't even think we can cast Twin Cast, but it's worth a shot. Yeah, I don't think we could. I really just realised like how low of health stats the twins have got. I think if we just set it to auto battle, that will just kind of speed stuff up. Because I actually know that twins are going to try and Twin Cast, which is arguably we want the zombies going after Cecil and not Teller, because Teller's going to be the ticket out of not being violently mauled to death by zombies. And we've lost our main guy. We might still, however, have an item in our inventory that might be of some use. So, yeah, they make the kids. Let's see if we can kill the big zombie at the back. So that's just disintegrated that zombie. And we can disintegrate this zombie. So if you ever have any zombie problems, just like pour a potion on them and that just kind of deals with them. I mean, I probably shouldn't have used my best potion on him, but I do like how, like, Palin's got a snot bubble and Porum's got like a little snooze finger. It's like they've got around the idea. No, these kids aren't actually dead. But if you ever get stuck for just like dealing with zombies, potions and Phoenix Downs can actually deal with them quite well. And if you're in a situation like what you got with Cecil there, you can just like do that. I don't think I used it before, but I think I should still have can't even use it here. I'm gonna have to run back and set up. I can't even set up because I'm. Also, by the way, I'm pretty sure Phoenix Down work on these guys, but yeah, we might have to just run away. I think this is the first time that we have to run away. But kind of not a great start. We might have to do the dreaded off-screen grinding. Now, luckily enough, this game actually does have some like inbuilt grinding features. So maybe I'll get up to like maybe get the twins to like level 15 or something. And we're not even going to be able to fight the new enemy right now. So, very anticlimactic end to this video right here, but at least, you know, we got Teller. What's it called? I don't think going to the bed even revived people, so that was kind of a waste. So where's the Phoenix Downs? We'll get Teller and Porum, and we'll use Teller to re-alive the children, and then we'll set up the tents, which I probably should have done in the first place. But like I said, I'm an idiot, so yeah. All set, and I guess we'll save here actually. So we'll do a save there, and then we'll do the main save there. So if you like this mess of video, we got a lot of story advancing, but not a lot of actual gameplay on here. So if you like this video, don't forget to comment, like, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!